Let me show you a photo, my man. That's what they told me off. I told you to get off that. I said, Corey, you all the people. You can live up here. You can live up here. It's super good. Our own here. You can always follow. Yeah, what is that? Hey, slow. Hey! What do you?
You got skill?
Yeah, and I see I mean, where's my face? Yeah. I travel when I play one star. No one see how many. It's not a girl you are playing. Just said I'm playing inside there. The base. Count how many people left on the base when the game finished. So if 3 person left on the base, I start 2 person. But it's true. We are official in true. Girls are coming. I can see live. I'm going across that side. The whole side, that could be out. That could be out. All the way. The mama crying. Chief. On there. On there. Chef d'Afrique, get me the match official name.
I'll call you many times today. You have to come and call. I want to see now.
We all should be respected with controlling football. You never and you know if I'm for in the studio, let it be all. Whether because you think that you don't want to come to or how the does what you going to do there. Is that big for you to do?
Yeah, but you know,
I want to know. Is it very big for you to do? No, I want you to respond because you don't want to control the football.
No, the issue is you want no procedure. But sporting people, if they have a misstep somewhere, and there's not about so we need to question it.
Let me say.
They do the thing there.
There are two things.
They pose it with no flap. Not play the game. The NFL will not give flap to the Lofa School Association because we're not being respected. We're not being communicated to. You know the law of the field. They have to farm people. Do not do that like that because we're not getting paid. It's wrong. Must have said that. Can we tell restore the self-reliance in public space? You're right. Just remember that. It's difficult for the NFL to run the FA. It's difficult. No, it's not. Sister, that will overflow. No, he has to go. You don't want to understand our right. You don't want to understand our right.
What kind of right?
We should be complicated too. Say if you okay, I will tell you what I will not do it.
I'm not like excuses.
They put on respect of the school. Young people will not get paid. If I come here, you're going to do that.
I was not there. I was not there.
Nobody do things like that. I was there. I was part of it. The superintendent maintained us. So nothing.
I don't work with the superintendent.
The man going for it.
You LFA be affected because you LFA representation here. Whatever happened in China, LFA in Monrovia will not take it. It will be against you. See, it will be against me. I will explain the cause. But you want to go through that? You really want to go through that? You want to waste energy on that? They think that China will get resolved.
Where we get to cost it?
The state already to go to China, go for bluff. Yeah, they may you're not LFA more than me. But we are part of LFA. We were here, the superintendent shared the team right here. That day, you're supposed to tell the superintendent, you say, Mama, you're part of LFA. I put here to him. You understand? LFA. I put here to him. The superintendent did all right here. He said, that your responsibility. When they're supposed to tell the superintendent, you're ready. Right? The superintendent told him, he said, Mama, you can't lay on the field. You can't do one. But what?
You're not understand. Wait, not you. If it was you, what are you doing? If it was you.
So he just stopped it. He stopped it. I want to go get Rena. The president Rena saying not to watch the game. I listen to the game. They can get it because of Flap ball. I Flap ball to the game. I won't go to the whole country. Anything happens just now. The president here at dinner or elephant here, the big problem. I'm gonna play. I know I'm
How do you see me?
When you jack up water money, you give you 500. They make a little order, so.
Everybody come up here. The love is over black out again. Where am I being? When I get it, I don't know what another person will be looking at. I hope people will be looking at. I get it. Mame, we'll get a cat.
So, Shania, test it.
Test it. Yeah, my God, test it. The sugar can you work on the sugar, they tell us we are testing. I did the sugar, can you work on the sugar, they tell us we are testing.
Ah, okay.
I thought that I was give out errors.
I think we'll see how all around.
the president of the Football Association.
It was an Osiri.
You're not about Osheri. Osheri is not having war. You have anything between us. I'm not fighting. I'm a president man. Nobody don't play on me. Nobody will not go to your shop and go work there for me. It's not possible.
It's not possible.
But we're not, okay, just say the truth. When you say the truth, you become bad person Saturday. Messi. Nobody. You told you before you hear, if you want to wear, it's fine. Your way is also having fun with the situation.
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon in Lofa County, the city of Vanjama, outlooking Wallogizi Mountain. It is the National County Sports Meet 2022-2023. It is four-time champions Nimba against Lofa, who have won the competition just once. And in fact, Nimba are the defending champions. This is a match that seems to be a cracker. So quickly we can say to you, we'll be accompanied by Amos Palia, who will give our match summary as we go along in this commentary. My name is Moses Gazo, Intel Sports 3 here at the Vanjama Sports Pitch. It's going to be a stadium soon with massive improvement already. Lofa has a new captain, but Nimba maintains theirs as they is the captain of Nimba County. Why Opinano Kekla is also the captain of Lofa, the 2021-2022 most valuable defender in the competition when Lofa clinched the honor that year. So they now line up with the match officials. In fact, the central referee today is Roger Brown. Roger Brown is the central referee. He's been assisted by Elijah Johnson and Woodrow Wilson. It reminds me of the former president of the United States of America, Woodrow Wilson. And Prince Double is the fourth official. I think he's based here in Lofa County. Elijah Johnson is a FIFA bash referee. So
gotta cool down sometimes. Like
the teams will line up now for photo taken. Lofa County, then Nimba. So the referees will take photograph with the full team of Lofa County. So the kickoff will be taken. So we can run through quickly the lineup of both teams. First, we look at the host, Lofa. Vina Smith, as usual, is between the six for Lofa. Lawrence Johnson is playing from the fullback position, central position, alongside Brown Thomas Sawyer, who's playing from left back. Pascal Harris, who was captain of Nimba some point in time. I think he's vice captain. Opinano Kekula is the captain for Lofa. He will play in the central defense. Ibrahim Keazulu, Lawrence Kume will play it in midfield. James Tapper, Jeremiah Johnson will play it up front, while Pee Wee Roberts will play from the right hand side, and Dennis Bawea. Is that Dennis? Yeah. Dennis Bagbaku will play it in midfield also for Lofa. He's one of the local recruits from the Lofa side. While Nimba County have Eric Tialon, James Bayu, Nelson Leone Sabu Yaneti, Josephus Mator, Josiah C, Isaac Dewe, Marlo Johnson, Terry Wanzon, and Mohammed Keita are the starting lineup for Nimba County. I'm now joined by Amos Palia. Amos is my master morazer today. Of course, the two coaches are Muta Fofana and Samuel Somo. What a match, and the kickoff was taken quickly. So we have a match here today, Amos.
Yeah, thank you, Moses. Indeed, we have a match here today. Match that is expected to be fascinating, very interesting indeed, especially between two sisters county, that is both Nimba and Lofa. I mean, we expect to see good football.
Expect to see good football. Is actually some few names are missing from the Lofa side, but Nimba has absolutely. This is Lofa. Babaku. Is that Babaku? No. A long cross comes in. It should be foul. And the referee signals It was Opilano Kekula. Nimba kind of tried to do it early, Amos. That was that number 7, Malu Johnson. Kekula Opilano. Playing it, looking for Brown Thomas Sawyer, but it's just across the line. Looking for James Tapper on that far side. Brown from the left back. Brown goes down. That's Tapper. Tapper was, I think, tripped. The referee is saying, Tapper, you have to come down. It was James Payu. So Intel Sports, we here the Vonjama Sports page. Just the opening minutes. The defending champions. This is James Tapper. Tapper plays a long one, looking for Aku, and the goalkeeper comes out quickly, picks it up. I think we have to elevate our heights because we Johnson. And that was Dennis Babaku. Is that Dennis? Lofa number 21. Trying to take care of it. It's giving away some real energy in the midfield now. This is Nimba trying to drift through. The ball is easily drifting away, I think, because of the pitch condition. Gets back. Plays a long one. This is Malu. Nimba on that far side. Ball comes there. It's brought down. The controlling Isaac Dewey. Now the Kekula goes up. But he was beating to it. So this is Dewey who swings one is headed away. Foul and free kick to Lofa. Nimba looking a bit structured when they come forward with the few touches in the Lofa goal area.
Well, thus far, Moses, you're right. I mean, they seems more composed. I mean, for the first 5 to 6 minutes, I mean, they seems optimistic. And let's see if they can continue to exercise that restraint.
Hope they can exercise that restraint. Hope they can exercise that restraint. Talking about Nimba County. This is Lofa. I think a bit of injury there to that Lofa player. He's been escorted off the pitch. He's been escorted off the pitch. He's been escorted off the pitch. The long ball comes in. Jeremiah to James Tapper. This is Tapper. Referee says it's handball from Jeremiah Johnson.
The long ball comes in.
Brown can hear behind. Kekula class. But Nimba has it back. It's brought down. Free kick. Just lifted his legs too high. Ibrahim Kiazulu. Lofa number 8. So free kick to Nimba. Isaac Dewey is telling his men to move forward. Ball is in the box now for Nelson Lamy. Then we push one high in the area. Vena Smith picks it up. And that throws a long one looking for Johnson. Lauren plays it, but it's just brought down. Clear of the danger zone. Lawrence Kuman for Lofa seems to be on top of his game. Here comes the chase. Here comes Lamy, gets by. Boris intercepted. Johnson can chase, but the Nimba Quado captain is the man in the fullback position for Nimba, Josepha Mator. Across the line, throwing to Nimba. Throw comes there for Lamy. The referee signals for a foul. Guilty. Lawrence Johnson committing a foul. It is the number 25 man. Terry Wozen is the one who went down. So, but we're going to rub the 5 minutes almost. Nimba has a free kick delivered, held away. This is Johnson. Skume bidding. Babaku turns away. Mato push the ball. Malu getting away. The ball is across the touchline. Malu seems quite mobile. He scored 2 times in the finals for Nimba County when they won the trophy.
Yeah, he seems good. From the level of energy he has brought so far, I think he seems to be a threat, though.
Seems to be a threat. So much work for Lofa to do here because Malu seems to be. But breaking down the Nimba defense will need extra powers from Johnson and James Tapper because Joseph Mator is not an easy lad. He's the captain of Nimba Quadro in the first division. The ball descends. This is Lofa. He turns away. And there's goal! It's Lawrence Kume, the lad from Live FC. That's why he's the top scorer in the second division.
He is, Moses. He is just superb. Indeed, an Oscar-ordinary player, though.
He took his own time. Goalkeeper was at first post, but all credit goes to Dennis Babaku, who kind of kept his calm inside the 18-yard box. What a finish, what a goal. It's 1-0 to Lofa.
Indeed, Moses is 1 goal to Lofa. And it's 1 goal to Lofa so far, Gasebu. So let's see as to, I mean, if they can reconsider all efforts to making sure they can get a redeemer.
The Lions were rolling moments ago. It says Lofa. Changing the ball on the far side, looking for James Tapper. Tapper tries to bring it down on his chest. Tapper keeps setting play. The ball is clear of the danger zone on that far side. Bonjaman has come alive here. Opilano Kekula almost beating, but the clearance comes in. Nimba trolling. Cleared. This is Johnson, brings it down, getting away. This is Lofa, looking for Tapper. This is James Tapper. Oh, just. And he goes down, and the referee says it's no foul. This is Malu, Babaku. Lofa seems to have some, since the long ball from Komet again. I think he was trying to see if the goalkeeper was off his line. James Tapper just went down early, maybe looking at that one for You see that the goalkeeper came off his line very well, but he was living dangerously.
Moses, it was a fine clearance from the angles of the goalkeeper. I mean, that was an excellent goalkeeping because, I mean, the lead mistake from the goalkeeper, James Tapper to be a very swift winger. He could consider that as the second goal for Lofa.
Unlucky in that instance, brilliantly connected there. I'm talking about James Tapper, but it was a very good and smart play from Lawrence Johnson to Tapper, who I think just missed control. Brown, on that far side is Nimba, number 17, Mohamed Keita. Keita still moving. Keita trying to get away. Opinano Kekla clears it. Boris across the line. It's a fire up here. Lofa has registered what they want. They need to keep it early and finish it early.
Indeed, Moses, they have to make maximum use of these kind of opportunities so that, I mean, they will secure the space as a 3-point winner.
Win today against Nimba, there will be 2 draws away from qualifying for the quarterfinals. 2 points will take them through to the quarterfinals. Some words there to Lawrence Comer by the central referee. That's not Lawrence in fight, that's Opilano Kekula. The yellow comes in, and that went on harm to Vinas Smith, a very good lad. He's on the roster of Freeport FC, some of the few imports from the top tier of Liberian football. Brown, Thomas Sawyer. Brown can clear wide. Hello comes there. Collision. This is Johnson to James Tapper. This is Tapper. He goes down again. Free kick to Lofa. But this is a superb position for James Tapper. And so Mutafufana will now call Malu Johnson to talk to him. But James Tapper will have to come up. He's been tripped so many times. The Lofa technicians are also on the line. Is it going to be Tapper or Comer? It's going to be Lawrence Comer again. He's deadly in this kind of position. Just at least 35 yards away from goal on our far left-hand side of the 18-yard box. So, but I think it's going to be Tapper, probably. Tapper and Comer. So Tapper is having a confer with him. Oh, you make it. And it should be. Oh! The offside flag went already, but Dennis Babaku needed to have done better with that. 6 are out. You got to bury that one. It's cleared. Free kick. I love the energy. I love the power. He's improved over the years. He's been patient now. He got his place in the Lofa squad. Talking about Dennis Babaku.
Yeah, indeed, he's been patient, Moses, and a couple of seasons he's been trying a way possible to get a spot in the starting lineup. Well, I mean, as he could have it because he have exercised all his screening to making sure that he can secure his position on the starting lineup of Lofa.
Now he's got the confidence of Coach Samuel Smo. So he's throwing. This is going to be a long one that should come from Nelson Lamy. Nelson, yeah, he posed a long one. That's a good throw. And it's just held it over. Nice one in the evening sky. The seller behind. Johnson, Matar. Chest up high. It's on his chest. Lawrence to Johnson. Babaku places it behind for Tapper. He's offside. The offside flag already went. So James Tapper is booking an offside position. I love the energy in the center. The two teams seem to have some real physicality.
The energy is superb, and both teams, I mean, they've been filled with energy. So let's see as to how the both sides can end the first half period.
As they deal with here, sit, Vinod Smith comes out. He's just trapped. Come off his line, rushing it, but I think the fullbacks needed to be on top of that one. Sport from Lofa's number 14. Pascal Harris. Pascal was on the roster of Nimba from center back position. Comer. Pascal Harris. James Tapper. Brown goes there. Isaac Dewey. Listen for his teammate. Tapper goes down again. And he was hit from behind. I think Tapper is targeted in this game.
Indeed, Tapper is a threat. And Nimba County knows James Tapper, former Lofa County MVP. So, I mean, he's a threat. So, everyone's attention is being driven to James Tapper. That's the reason for which you want to cut him off in my mind.
You should be cutting him off. If not, don't allow him play the way he wants to. And I love the mentality of the Nimba defense. Comes a long throw. Oh, it's a long one. Johnson get ahead. And the shot is there. Just kills off. And it's a goal kick. What a throw in. A very delightful one in the area. And going rising into it was Pee Wee Roberts. Roberts just struck it. The goalkeeper was slipping, absolutely, I can say.
Indeed, he was, Moses. And I mean, the token on surprise.
Yeah, that was something, because it seems that Johnson might be putting some trouble in terms of aerial balls for Nimba. Every time he goes up, he gets it, because he got some height. He's around 6'2". Yeah, he should be like an NBA player. Jeremiah Johnson. This is Malu. This is his former teammate. They're pressing him back. This is Johnson. Johnson can chip now. This is Johnson. Tapper. Tapper should make it 2 for Lofa. This is James Tapper. Tapper shoot. And let's go number 2. Delightful finish. Jeremiah Johnson.
With an assist.
2-0 to Lofa.
James Tapper is just having a holiday today. Indeed, he's having a holiday, Moses. A brilliant strike, excellent finish, a superb goal from James Tapper, former Lofa County MVP.
He was the most valuable player 2021-2022 county meet, 2020-2021 county meet when Lofa won the trophy. It's 2-0.
Indeed, Moses. The player is extraordinary, and as I told you from the onset, I guess he's having a holiday.
He's having a holiday. Lofa are registering intentions for this game. The way they play, the way they push Nimba, they've caught them on the breaks. They've got set pieces and 2 goals. The goalkeeper for me didn't do too well. Tapper took time. He didn't strike that one well.
He didn't strike it well.
Yeah, and goalkeeper needed to have done some better there.
But again, you were in the house of the goalpost, so I mean everything went well for him.
2-0 Lofa County. The match might be sailing beyond. Pascal Harris is having some tears in his eyes, because this is his former side. He led them to winning this trophy. that the last time around. Lofa I up for business.
Indeed, Moses, Lofa is up for business, and now Lofa County is exercising something different.
Beating Nimba 2-0 in the first half is a whole different story.
Indeed, it's one of the biggest shock in Liberian football, especially in the national county sports meet.
It might be a shock. Can't remember the last time Nimba conceded 2 goals. Hope they can come back. This is Babaku. Still pressing. It's selling away by Brown Thomas Sawyer. He was part of the championship winning squad. He didn't make the squad the last time, but he's back. Wologizi leading 2-0. This is Johnson getting away. Johnson plays it behind for Tapet again. This is Tapet. Can Tapet keep any play? But it goes fast, escaping from him. He was just hit from behind. And the ball goes across for a goal kick. Jeremiah seems to be up for something different. He got some good pace, good control, and he got some. We're going just over a quarter, halfway in the first half. 23 minutes, Lofa already leading 2-0. It means that we might be seeing more goals coming, probably, from either side, but Lofa seems to be the better side.
Thus far, Lofa County stands better chance with 2 goals in favor of Lofa so far. And now Nimba is on attack, and this player was cracked, but it's off-field. There's no threat for Vina.
No threat for Vina. That's Nimba County number 17. Mohamed Keita, who was breaking away on the far side. I don't see supporters watching anymore. The fan club seems to be just raising the dust here. Vina pulls a long one, looking for Tapet. This is Opinado Kepla. Johnson foul. I think he's giving some tough time to. Joseph Mator. Lofa has been patient with him for years now. Jeremiah Johnson.
Indeed, Moses, because he played for Wologizi FC here on National Third Division League side that went to the national playoff in Grand Bassa County, the Port of Buchanan.
So here comes the throw from Lamy. Throws a long one. It's headed away. The ball is stayed there. Kume. Isaac Dewier. This is Mator now. Finds Lamy. Lamy tries to push the ball. Cleared of the danger zone by the Lofa captain. The ball is stayed there. Brown Thomas Sawyer. This is Mator. Taken away from him. This is Lofa on that far side. Can he keep it in play? He chases up. Yeah, he does it so well. Lofa. I think there were too many bodies there to go early on that.
And
Roberts.
Pee-wee's Robert, he seems brilliant, Moses. His tactics, I mean, the former Eric tracking the ball, attacking, it speaks volume, Moses.
He does step over brilliantly. This is Malu. Moving deep. The referee calls play back, free kick. And that was a brave move by that's Josiah Sie. Nimba can't believe that they're trailing 2-0 just before even a half-hour mark. As a Dewier, Vina Smith tells him, you got to leave it. You got not. This is Vina Smith. And he set it away.
But then you sit down. Fine, you sit down.
Keep letting play. Malu. Pascal Harris wins it into touch. He's playing against his summer teammate, so probably he knows the tricks. So throwing to come in here from Lamy. Nelson throws a long one, but it's just far away. So at halftime, it will be relatively Nimba who will have a lot of work to do. They're trailing 2-0. 1-0 is something that you can still fight back for. Try to get a draw and win, but 2-0, special resilience is needed in those areas. They set it away now, but Nimba trying to have some better control. Dennis changing it behind for James Tapper. Dennis goes into it, changing on our far side, but Tapper is not in the offside position. Tapper can bring it down. This is James Tapper. Tapper trying to draft through the area. He goes down. The referee says no. Tapper will get a yellow card for simulation.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is, Moses. And he's there lying, having some words of the referee. But in the football game, that is a cheating though.
That's cheating. That's cheating, absolutely. I see the chimpanzee mascot already here. So it's Nimba who will have a free kick in their own half. Long ball comes in. Bilano missed kick. So ball will go to touch for Nimba throwing. Nelson Lamy will travel again from left side to do a long throw. Nelson throws a long one. Finas Smith. Brown Thomas Sawyer. There are more reddish blue shirts behind now. This is Brian. It's across the line. Brilliant recovery from the captain, Isaac Dewe, the Muska captain also. He's captain at both levels. Captain of Lofa, Nimba, and also captain of Muska FC. This is Lawrence beating. This is Nimba. Can break away now. Getting away on that far side. This is Pee Wee Roberts. Pee Wee is moving deep. Pee Wee getting away from this marker. Pee Wee goes down and free kick. Free kick to Lofa. Just using a space on that far flank. So Lofa gets a free kick from a very good position. Is it going to be Kumen? It's going to be Kumen who will string one in the area. They got some good advantage here. Some good hard advantage, especially when it comes to the Lofa angle. Look at his height, around 6'1", 6'2". Jeremiah Johnson. The way he provided this is very calm, brought the ball down, control easily, and just play square to James Tapper, who was onside, took his own time, first dropping, ball fumbles from him a bit, but he struck it beautifully into the lower right-hand corner of the goalkeeper's net. So let's see who's going to kick. This is James Tapper. So Tapper will deliver that one directly into goal. He's not delivering a cross, so that will go directly into goal. Tape post it, and the goalkeeper fumbles on it. I told you he was going for it directly to goal.
Indeed, he took a good start, Moses, but he just couldn't do too well. But the ball traveled across the goal line as a goal kick.
Round Thomas Sawyer. This is Pee Wee again. Pee Wee Roberts trying to use some pace and skills.
And Moses, Pee Wee Roberts seems threatening to the South Nimba with his skills. I mean, his tactics. He seems too brilliant.
Yeah, he seems brilliant, but there's some discontent over there from the Nimba number 3. As James Parkway seems to be the man. He's rough James Tapper from that side, and now it's Pee Wee Roberts who switch there. He's been tripped now, but I think the referee is going to keep an eye now.
Indeed, Moses, the referee going to keep an eye on some of this happening, because if he's threatening to dissolve this player, that player from the left wing, the matter of fact is he's using the 2 wing.
Comes out again. Look at that! Come off his line and didn't get it well. Every time you come off, you have a catch. In that instances, especially when your team lack the aerial advantage in those instances, because they're depending on you, because you're the goalkeeper, you got a better eye on the ball.
Indeed, Moses, and Nimba counter defense has to be more careful, because Jeremiah Johnson, with his heart very huge build, and somebody could classify him as a construction worker, very huge, Moses.
This is Dennis Babaku. Dennis is there. This is Dennis. This is Lofa. James Tapper fighting his way through. A free kick. It commits a foul, so it's free kick to Nimba. Lofa needs to continue the pace that they started, but the pace seems to be dying a bit. The atmosphere, the temperature of the game has dropped a little bit. Indeed,
it has dropped, and now Nimba County coming to realize that they are already down 2-0. It's something worrisome. So they're trying to reconsider all efforts, all strategy to making sure that they can get a goal or a redeemer, if you will.
Yeah, getting a goal. This is Tapper. Tapper looking for Johnson. Johnson keeps it. You see his skills. Johnson finds his teammate on that far side, but it's just across. His ability to keep the ball is one good advantage for the Lofa front line.
Indeed, and the 2 defenders are all struggling on the arms of Jeremiah Johnson. So I think the defense has to be more careful. Other than that, both James Tapper, Messi, and all of Jeremiah Johnson will continue to have a holiday, Moses.
Nimba will have an uphill task, especially in their next fixtures, because if you're losing 2-0 against the host, your other oppositions who you will have to play next might be looking to say, I think we have an opportunity here to also pull something out. Every game now will be quite difficult for you.
Indeed, Moses.
Nelson throws. Header comes there. Free kick to, but I think Dennis needs to be very mindful. So it's free kick to Nimba in a very interesting position. This could mean that if they can capitalize on this one, construct well, they could pull something back from here.
Indeed, Moses. Let's hope that they can convert this to a goal, because it's in a dangerous position. Just an inch to the 18-yard box. So I think they have to put together all strategies, Moses, in converting this set piece to a goal.
So free kick. Josepha Mator is there. Josepha Mator is there, as well as Isaac Dewier. we might be going for it, right? I think. So Mator Vinas Smith is between the six. A bit of quiet too here at the moment from the so free kick for, and the shot goes and it's just inches away. Good free kick from Azedewe. Substitution will come in here quick for Nimba. Substitution. Color comes in. He set it away. Long ball. James Tappet is just in the offside position. Substitution will come here. Number 9 for Nimba will come on. So they're away by Pascal Harris. Kume. Just as it do it. Finds Nelson. Nelson sticking away from him. Long ball looking for Tappet now, but Mator is there. Has it behind for the substitute. Sticking away from him. This is Dennis. Pascal can chase Malu, and it's hit the cross. The referee says it's throwing to Nimba. Just a confirmation of the substitution. We don't see it on our team roster here, so we will counter check. Another comes there. It's Nelson. It's not Nelson. This is actually Mohamed Keita. Keita shows it's away from him. Free kick. Good foul by Kiazulu. So free kick now to Nimba. Nelson puts one in the area. That comes there from Brown Thomas Sawyer. This is Roberts, and it's throwing to Nimba on that far side. Their number 4 will rush to take that one. So he'll take his own time. Throw one tip in the area. This is Johnson. Josepha Mator, but there is no one in the center to pick it up. So Lofa, a bit of miscommunication. Free kick. Nimba. Mator will take the free kick. We're into the last 15 minutes, if not the 5. Set it just away from him. Malu going up high, and this time Pascal Harris was bailing.
Indeed, Moses. And I mean, just 3 more minutes to the sound of the first half whistle. And now as we speak, the game is at a standstill in a sense. I mean, both sides have, realized some strategies. So the both teams are no longer attacking, especially Lofa is no longer attacking without leaving her back, her defense, Moses.
Referee says it's free kick again to Nimba. But I don't that was a kind of a little softer one. Here comes there, Vina Smith picks it up. Pascal Harris with the long ball.
You understand?
As it do it. Here comes there again. The referee signals for the handball. This is Josepha Mator to take the free kick, a bit of conferrer between the match officials. Here comes a long ball. This is Kume, one of the goal scorers. Babaku places it behind for Roberts, just behind him. Traps it well, but it just went a little bit away from him. Nimba were on a flat foot again this time around.
Certainly, Moses, certainly, but we're just unfortunate on the side of Pee-wee's Rabbit, who couldn't get his legs onto the ball. But let's see if Nimba County can get a better composure, because the defense is kind of a flop filtering. So let's see if they can compose themselves better than what they have done so far. Nimba. But this player over Clarence, Moses.
Yeah, Pascal Harris, he's working so hard. I think so far he's been my man in this first half. Defensively, he's done so well against Malu Johnson.
Indeed, he's up to speed. He's doing brilliantly well so far. And let's just all hope that he continues his runs.
We hope he can continue his run. This is him again. He puts the ball to touch once more. He's playing against his Nimba. And I saw tears rolling down his eyes when Nimba considered the second. He's been with them for years now. But this time he thought, I need to switch. A long throw comes in. The hell up is there. That's good from Nelson. Free kick. It's free kick. Set it away. Nimba dominant. James Tapper. Long ball changing the angle on the far side. It comes there onto the chest of that player of Nimba. Gets away again. He's still moving choice here. And he sees a return shoot. And Vina Smith goal! Brilliant piece of goal. That's exclusively a special kind of goal. What a finish.
A brilliant strike, Moses.
Nimba back in this one. What a finish from Terry Warzon. Knew some pace skills, good skills, good finish, and just turned from inside and struck the ball beyond goalkeeper Vina Smith. So it's 2-1. Nimba still trailing. Nimba can come back now in this one. I think they can come back if they continue the way from where they ended a moment ago. They can continue going.
Indeed, Moses, a good run, a good finish, magnificent one for that matter. And now Nimba County still have a hope.
Nimba still have a hope. They've got a whole 45 minutes. A whole 45 minutes to go. It's 2-1. That's 2-0. Now it's 2-1. Nimba. So Vina Smith has been attended to. A kind of special goal from Wanza, I can say. That was special. And if you see the way he scored, the turn from inside the corner, got away from his marker, play the ball through and receive a return, turn on the face of the 18-yard box and struck it beautifully.
Moses, you were just brilliant. Eliminating 3 different players from the corner spot. I mean, going there at the on top of the 18-yard lines. I think this player is brilliant, Moses. He has something extraordinary to prove to the people of Lofa.
He got something to prove to the people of Lofa. He's played so well. He's played so well, so it's going to be Nimba who will want to come back. But I think now the tension has slowed a bit now because Vina Smith has been attended to a bit of quietude from inside here. But I think the fans should be proud. Their team is playing well.
And Moses, complacency is what I've observed so far on the side of Lofa, having gotten the 2 goals thus far before the sound of the first half whistle. I think they were more complacent in terms of more relaxed than attacking as they begin with the game.
They say they can win. Nimba are the champions and they're trailing. It was like a drama also in the kickball category when Lofa were trailing 1-0 until the final innings and settled 1-1. They almost won that one. So it's a draw. Are we seeing another draw here? That would be a resilient team, Nimba, coming from 2 goals down to get a point or get a full 3 points.
It's 2-way fourth, Moses. If not Nimba getting a draw, then perhaps Lofa County might extend their goal scoring runs.
Lofa might extend their goal scoring runs if Nimba can get a draw.
Consultation, Moses.
Yeah, some consultation between the coaches and the players. Nimba still believe they can come back in this one.
Indeed, they still has a hope. And Nimayans are not talking, but they have been silent for a couple of minutes, Moses.
Yeah, even the Lofians have been silent. We waiting now to see maybe they So Vina Smith has been attended to. Vina has been attended to now, so the match will resume. And the match will resume now. It's 2-1. It's 2-1 to Lofa. Nimba coming back strong. They want to win this one. And Lofa want to win this one also. So the play will restart. It's Lofa wanting to be very strong in this game. This is Kiazulu who puts one high in the area. Hello comes there again. And it's a Josepha Mator. Went too high. He went too high on Joseph Johnson. You could hear the sound. Yeah, that's Jeremiah Johnson. You could hear the sound. A real collation there.
Indeed, Moses. And the two players collided, and they're being attended to by medics. They're being attended to by the both teams' medics, Moses. And let's see if the two can get a recovery.
And we can say also, great things are happening in world football. Lionel Messi and his Argentinian side. Lionel Messi and his Argentinian side are leading in the World Cup finals by 2-0 against Kylian Mbappe's France. So this will be Argentina's first World Cup since the era of Diego Maradona expires and almost the conclusion of the era of Lionel Messi.
Moses, I think if Argentina should have won this cup, it will give some laughter to the test of Diego Maradona, because I mean this has been his prayer, and Argentina leading France, the World Cup defending champion. I mean, it's shocking though. It's shocking, Moses.
In 43 minutes, let's see what are the Les Blues. Let's see what are the Les Blues can rise up from their slumber like Nimba is doing here also. Mator is still being attended to. And if you just look at the goals once more, these are special kind of goals in this game. Beautiful goals, but it was Wonza's goal that delights everyone here inside the stands.
And of course, Lofa, Dennis Bababu or Hemba being committed by Nimba County. And the Lofa County will take the set piece for our own half. And the set piece has been taken. Pee Wee Roberts and this player pull out chase, but I've been clear from that have Nimba. Pee Wee Roberts has been sandwiched, but the referee ignores that one. The referee say players continue. Oblando calculate over clearance on the far level for the field, and the throw will be taken by the Nimba now. A long one has been taken. Nimba on the runs, and now on the far right of the field, Keita Mohamed Keita, and got one person to contend with, but the ball traveled off field, and there's no try to Lofa. And the Vina Smith going to take the set piece. Vina Smith going to take the set piece. And that does it. That does it for the first portion of the all-important 90 minutes from Central Reverie. Moses Gazu, that does it for the first half, Moses.
Absolutely, a brilliant first half, an exciting showpiece. Lofa started up with Lawrence Kume. Jim Stapper made it 2-0, but kind of special goal comes from Wonza for Nimba. So it's 2-0, it's 2 goals to 1. Nimba trolling the champions and the former champions Lofa are leading by 2-1. This game is proudly brought to you by ArcelorMittal, our prime sponsor of the National Counter Sports Meet. Transforming tomorrow. I'm talking about Meta. So I've been here alongside Amos Balia as my match summarizer. We'll take a break. When we come back, bring you the second and final half of this match. But next up will be Bombing against Railroad G County. Also in a Group C fixture on Intel Sports 3 here in Vonjama, Lofa County.
All the way. Let's go over yesterday.
Huh?
Let's go over last night.
You see that? He want his way on that field.
I think score 100 man.
Yeah, but you want to stay beat them good and now score 100.
All that English, I know that was it. Where they come from?
What's up? Mr. Over, thank you. Praise here. What we did, I will be right now.
We create infrastructure, we create jobs, we pay taxes, and the government has money for development. Our starting of production is a signal that Liberia is back on tracks.
What is evolving naturally as a natural phenomena is this whole idea of corporate social responsibility.
In 10 years' time, some of us will not be here, and you see the place being run by locals, and that is what I'm actually bent to do. We just about a few kilometers from the Guinea border. Extend it, and it can be a transcontinental railway line.
We are the first company to pay people compensation when they are relocated from areas that are in close proximity to our operations. We are the first company to do a full-fledged ESIA. ESIA, the Environmental Social Impact Assessment.
And as more people get employed, we expect to see more kids in school, and the living standard of the people that live in the concession and nearby villages, we expect it to also improve economically. ArcelorMittal is giving full support to the school system, and that helps us to move forward.
This railway line has been deserted for 20 years. Nothing's been working on this railroad. Now that we have a lot of equipment going up and down and at speed, so people have to be aware of their safety, their children's safety, their community's safety. Once we bring those people in and get them trained up, then we'll be ready for any challenge. I think my future legacy when I leave Liberia will be that people know how to run a railway, run it safely and very efficiently.
The National County Meet is back with more vigor, new faces and talents from Grand Bassa, Bong, Margibi, Montserrado, Grand Cape Mount, Bumi, Bapulu, Lofa, Nimba County, hoping to maintain the title with Grand Jide, River G, Maryland, Grand Coup, Sino and Riverside counties saying bad road is not the problem. Watch all preliminary rounds, the 4 venues, the knockout, quarterfinals, semi and grand finals, all exclusive on Intel Sports with instant replay, commentaries, analysis and crystal clear high definition videos. Live on Intel Sports, the official broadcast partner for the 2022-2023 National County Sports Meet. The National County Meet is back with more vigor, new faces and talents from Grand Bassa, Bong, Margibi, Montserrado, Grand Cape Mount, Bumi, Bapulu, Lofa, Nimba County, hoping to maintain the title with Grand Jide, River G, Maryland, Grand Coup, Sino and Riverside counties saying bad road is not the problem. Watch all preliminary rounds, the 4 venues, the knockout, quarterfinals, semi and grand finals, all exclusive on Intel Sports with instant replay, commentaries, analysis and crystal clear high definition videos. Live on Intel Sports, the official broadcast partner for the 2022-2023 National County Sports Meet.
Mohamed Keita from the far left for Nimba and kicks a long one into the danger half. It being held up by Obilano Kekule. It being clear away. A clear. And now Nimba now. Mohamed Keita. He tried to beat by one clear away. Let's see. Overrun Mohamed Keita. But the ball traveled across the goal line. That made us no threat to goalkeeper Vina Smith representing Lofa. Vina Smith will take the kick from his own half. And Moses will just be rejoined by Moses. So Moses going to continue as buttress his effort as we bring you up to speed here as it unfolds at the Vonchama sport page here in Lofa. Nimba with the clearance this player, sorry. And Obilano Kekule have been sandwiched. And it's on the ground. And the referee runs. Obilano Kekule. You can hear the sound of foul, the voices of foul, the cherry scrap for Lofa. So as I said, the game is 2-1 in favor of our Lofa. Lofa leads Nimba 2-1 so far. 2-3 minutes goes into the first half. A clearance from Lawrence, James Tapper, and the ball travel across the line. And the true Nimba, Brian Thomas here will play of the challenge. And Johnson, Jeremiah Johnson. Jeremiah Johnson was lying, but the referee sounds a whistle for a handball. Again, the Lofa will take the set piece. We've just been rejoined by Moses Gasse, who will continue to take her up to speed. Who will continue to bring her up to speed here as it unfolds at the Vonchama sport page. Moses, welcome back.
Thank you so much, Amos. It started good, so it's gonna be Lofa who will throw the ball on that far side. The referee assistant saying it should be a goal kick instead of a ball advantage. Otis Tanu is the one on the line. He's the deputy coach for Lofa this year. The Tony FC tactician has done so well. He was head coach for Margibi County when they went to the finals of the county meet. Brown, this is stop it. The referee says it's handball. And I think they're furious with the referee. A bit of furiousness, but it's up now. The Lofa captain is being talked to by so it's yellow card to Opilano Kekla, the Lofa captain. The Lofa technical area seems to be not happy with what's happening. They think that the referee isn't officiating well. But all you need to do is to put your team in a spirit of playing well and producing the kind of results, Amos.
Indeed, don't continue to think or to feel intimidated by the central referee. The game is still in your favor. You're having 2 goals to 1. So if you can continue the runs, I think it will be necessary instead of having some confrontation with the match officials, Moses.
Absolutely, you got to avoid confrontation with match officials. So the referee will come to the technical areas of Lofa. So the referee seems to be, there's Roger Brown seems to be under serious tension. Here comes a long ball. This is Dennis. Pulls a long one for Johnson. Johnson heads up, Tapek and chill. The goalkeeper come off his line and clears it off the area. Opilano clears. So it's going to be a throw-in. So it's Nimba. So it will be a throw-in for Nimba. Number 3 for Nimba will throw deep. I think this will be a long throw expected. Timpakwi. Timpakwi will throw long for Nimba in that area. The header comes there from and the referee signals for the foul on Opilano Kekula. So the Lofa captain will come up now. Lofa started brilliantly, but it seems to be on the opposite now because Nimba seems to have a better control. Nimba seems to be having dominance now, even after restart.
Yeah, Moses. Nimba has something to lose in my mind. And I told you once upon a time about Lofa County complacency since they got the 2 goals. And Nimba now is on the attack.
Yeah, I think he took it early.
Too early?
Yeah, too early. He had a chance. So Vina Smith have a better hand. Posted, the sun is setting now into the east. This is James Tapper. Tapper, on his wrong foot. Brown. So there's Vina Smith. This is Vina. Vina puts the ball there from Wonza. It's just away. Still now to that number 9 player for Nimba. He's offside. The assistant actually waved that he's offside. But the referee is now looking. He allowed play to continue actually, so it will be a free kick to Lofa on that far side. So Pascal Harris will be the one to put the long one. I think Lofa need to just concentrate a bit. They kind of have to, the pace seems to be a bit difficult, but you can get the long balls, you got the man. This is Babaku. There were too many bodies there. He needed to construct a bit. He already lost a bit of balance, but he still thought that he should go for it.
Indeed, Moses. That's why he thought. But just too far from goal scoring. Off target, Moses.
Then it's Babaku. This is Mator. Goalkeeper Vina Smith comes up. Sorry. Vina puts one high. Sell it to Skume. Kume gives it to nobody. Looking at the angle, Pascal can clear. This is Jeremiah. He turns away. The referee says it's foul. Where could that be the foul? I'm thinking, but he's the official man on the pitch.
Indeed.
All the final decisions are with him.
Indeed, Moses. Indeed, but it was controversial though. The foul being blown for, I want to tell me as controversial because it doesn't seem to be a foul.
Okay, probably doesn't seem, but the ball comes there. Head up is the other way. This is James Tappet. Foul. Free kick to Lofa. Don't need to be in his now. So Opilano Kepla. Go. Round to Mosoya. This is Bagbaku. This is Kume Lawrence. Oh. She's away from him. Showing. James Tapper is throwing to comes there from Mator. This is Roberts chasing on that far side, throwing to Lofa. Amos Lofa seems to be forgetting about the officiating now and focusing on the game.
Yeah, sure. I mean, perhaps it was just a caveat. Perhaps it was a caveat, but that was a good try from Messi, James Tappet, but it was ignored. The foul was ignored by central referee Moses.
It was ignored, so it's going to be a throwing to Lofa. So Kumen will throw a long one. Lawrence Kumen is already scored once in this game. Puts a long one looking for Johnson. Mator heads it away. It's still there. The referee says it's foul. But Kiazulu, that was careless from him. You already had the high advantage and you could control easily.
Indeed, Moses. Indeed. But this player of a Lofa, I mean, he seems brilliant with his throw tactics. For every time he throws, I mean, it's a threat to the opponent team.
Substitution for Nimba. Oh, they replace the goal scorer, Terry Wanza. That's Terry Wanza who comes out. Number 25, Terry Wanza comes out. He's replaced by number 21, Saros Mo. Mo goes up. Want to have an impact, and the shot goes there from Mohamed Keita. That was Mohamed Keita.
Moses, Mohamed Keita seems to be one of the threats against Lofa, and all of his crack, all of the techniques in terms of controlling the box, moving, entering, trying to find the 18-yard box. I mean, he's on top of things. Let's hope that he will continue to exhibit such runs.
We hope he can continue. Here comes the long ball. Babaku, strip, cleared. Long ball, search forward. Pascal Harris cleared the danger from there. Roberts goes for the chase. This is Keita again, taken away from him. Keita is still there. Referee says it's no foul. It's cleared of the danger zone. But it was. I see the passion from inside the crowd. Mator swings one in the area, and the Helab is there just over the crossbar. Was that Cyrus Moore, the substitute? Using his height, I think they're trying to play the long balls now. So Lofa have a substitution. Number 24 for Lofa, Lawrence Johnson. Lawrence Johnson goes out. He's replaced by number 28 for Lofa. So to see his name on the roster. So the long ball comes in now. Lofa can chase on that far side. They sell it down. This is Lawrence. Lawrence tries to shoot, and Johnson is scored, but the goalkeeper comes out, clears it off the danger zone. Good clearance. This is a substitute. Amara puts a long one on that far side. Johnson keeps it in play. Yeah, he did well, but the assistant says it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick, offside. Yeah, it's an offside, says the referee assistant. Hello comes there from Keita. Johnson. Tappe is already on the yellow card. He has to be very careful. Brown Thomas Sawyer on Malu Johnson. This is Josepha Mator. Will come all the way almost in the second half of the field. to deliver a long one. The Nimba Quadro skipper swings one hard in the area. Rub is there. And the shot tail goes there. Brilliant block by the Lofa captain. That was sailing through from the Nimba captain. I'm talking about Isaac Dewe. So they got a corner kick advantage. Nimba are eager. Nimba are in the rush. They want to get back in this one. Here comes the corner and they stay there. The Halab is there and it's clear off the line. Goal line clearance and James Tapper will go for the chase. And it's taken away. Lofa can break away now. This is Lofa. The chase is up. And miss pass. Kiazulu just miss pass. But this is Rabos now. Rabos using some skills. Taking on his marker. Rabos trying to get away. Yeah, he got it well. Rabos delivers a cross through, but it's just too high. And can he get it? Babaku? Yes, he gets it. Try to deliver. And it's the goal kick. This is Tialo now, the Nimba goalkeeper. You have to be careful. While in the haste, you must also understand that you might be caught on a break at any moment, like Lofa did almost a moment ago.
Indeed, Moses. And our previous Robert were just on top of things with a good run, brilliant display of dribbling skill. And Biba won cleverly and shooting for, his teammate, trying to connect his teammate, but it was unfortunate. So let's see. Lofa, Jeremiah Johnson, Lawrence. Now Jeremiah Johnson on the far right, and he tried to connect his teammate, but being intercepted, and he tried across the touchline for throwing field for Nimba County Moses.
Yeah, so Lofa are coming up lively now. I think they want to put the game beyond or put it to bed. While Nimba also in a haste to pull back the long goal they are trolling with. On that far left side, it's through quickly. It's put across the touchline for another Lofa County throwing. A 2-1 victory will be quite enough for Lofa probably if they had to go through.
Indeed, Moses, the 2-1 victory could point out singular that Lofa County is preparing to go to the nation's capital, Monrovia, Moses.
Yeah, quite important. That 3 points are very important for them.
Tomosia. Brown Tomosia. Mohamed Keita. It was cracked. Mohamed Keita connects a teammate beautifully. Nimba. But being intercepted. Now Lawrence.
And this is Roberts. This is Roberts. Roberts trying to use his skill. This is Babaku. What can Babaku do? Try to deliver. This is Tapper outside.
The flag is up, Moses, for an offside against James Tappet. Another goal scorer of Lofa.
This is Johnson. Turns. This is Babaku. Babaku can just finish it up. Babaku shoot! And the goalkeeper saves it. You don't waste these kind of chances. It comes to you with darling efforts.
Indeed, Moses. This comes once in a mere lifetime, Moses.
And this is Nimba now on the opposite side. This is Malu. Malu trying to take on his marker. Malu still there. He goes down. The referee says is free kick to Lofa, a handball in fight in that instance.
Moses, I think Dennis Babaku just wasted that opportunity. It would have been a goal tree for Lofa.
Absolutely, Dennis needed to have finished it up for Lofa. And Talon, nobody was there. And Nimba can move choice it. They have an opportunity. This is Malu. Malu, can he keep any play? No, it's across the goal line. So substitution to come in here quickly for Lofa again. Number 11 for Lofa. So Mohamed Fofana just expected to be introduced here. It's another yellow card again, I think for Lofa. I think a bit of confrontation there. Lawrence taken away. This is Babaku and Brown Thomas Sawyer clear of the danger zone. It's cleared by Kiazulu. Just away from him. He pulled. Babaku posted to touch for his teammate Johnson to be attended to. So very young, some good skills. So it'll be a throwing. Oh, Jeremiah Johnson will come out. I don't know what kind of technical decision is that, because he's kind of keeping Josepha Mato at bed. So the header comes there, and another throw will coming from Payu. Ball is there, clear of the danger zone. All of the green and white shirts are back now in their own half. It's a cross for throwing. So Lofa will not be in any haste now. Lofa will not be in any haste now, Amos.
Indeed, Lofa is no longer in any haste, Moses. And the throw, Jeremiah Johnson has a player to contend with, but it been intercepted. Pee-wee's Robert Mohamed Keita overruns, but being out with it, and the ball travel across the line. It been up with it, Mohamed Keita of Nimba County, and the referee sounds a whistle for an infringement. Nimba County with the set piece, a long one been taken. It been intercepted. Brown Thomas here. Amra B. Kamara over chase, but the ball travel off field, and Lofa will take a throw. Substitutions. James Tappet is walking out, and you see Amra B. Kamara will be introduced. James Tappet, the second goal scorer for Lofa, is coming out. Amra B. Kamara is being introduced. Lofa with a throw, a long one. Overhead up. Obulano calculate a clearance and the ball travel across field. Nimba overthrow. Nimba overthrow. Overhead up. Amra big Camara. Again, Nimba will take another throw. And the ball stay into the half of our Lofa. Nimba is still into that deep half. Fina Smith collects beautifully. Excellent save. A brilliant one. Fina Smith, Triple FC. Number 1 goalkeeper who is here representing Lofa today. Fina Smith, a long one. It descends into the center side of the field. We're being held up. Now Lofa. Pee-wee's Rabbit. Wearing the more 22. Pee-wee's Rabbit. He beat by one cloud. Pee-wee's Rabbit. Pee-wee's Rabbit. He's been sandwiched. But referee ignores the foul and say please continue. It was now enough foul to have blown for.
Yeah.
Moses, he saw it.
He's now in a threat to engage the dangerous areas, especially in, taking on men head on. But I think it was just a good defensive work from those players from Nimba.
Indeed, it was an infringement. An infringement.
So we're playing in the last 15 minutes now. 77 minutes gone. 12 minutes plus added time. that Lofa could celebrate 4 3 points in the opening fixture here in Vonjama.
Indeed, Vonjama has gone wild though. Lots of excitement. You can see the enthusiasm in the eyes of the people of Lofa. And now Nimba now will take the set piece in the half of Lofa. A long kick being taken and try across the course by.
I think Lawrence just overly hates. You have to deliver the ball in the area, especially when you got bodies behind it. Probably he's watching at the heights of the Lofa players. Got Jeremiah actually also retreated in defense. Every time there are set pieces, he goes back to kind of help the defensive line, and he's done that very cleverly most times. Offensively, he's dangerous. Lofa hasn't got a couple of set pieces since the opening 15-20 minutes, so free kick.
And that Moses Jeremiah Johnson is making maximum use of his half. Jeremiah Johnson is making maximum use of his height. His height is just something that all striker could love to have.
Absolutely, he got a future. Doesn't seem too old, a bit young. So here he goes. Look at the defender that is keeping straight to the goalkeeper. Puts one high up. He allows it to bounce. And Opinano Kepla. It says Nimba. They have a better hand here. He just lost his legs. Malu just lost his legs. But Kiazulu also almost gave it back to him. But good defensive work from Dennis Babaku. He made a setup. I thought by now it would have been game over for Nimba. So he crosses the field. Talking about Nelson. Nelson crosses the field all the way to the right hand side from the left back position to do a long throw. Throws a long one there. And it should be, but Lofa just bubbling in the area. Just anyone who have had a hand on that. This is Schoolman. Lawrence changing the angle on the far side. Looking for this pacey Roberts. This is Roberts, but he got a ball in the way of him. He's there to take on Nelson. This is Roberts, but just bubbled into that defensive line. Nimba can break away now through Malu. Malu gets away from his marker. Malu is moving deep in the 18-yard box. Goalkeeper goes there, he saves it, and finally it bubbles through his goal kick. And the referee assistant says it's a corner kick. Is that a corner? So that was a brilliant run from Malu Johnson. Brilliant pace across the flank. But goalkeeper Vinas Smith came off his line to show some experience with class. We just bubble a boy away from him. And he's still on the ground. I think he goes down injured, same as Malu, who's also down there injured. So they still 2-1. I think it should be serious for him actually, because his team is trailing 2-1, but he decides to go down. But we still got injury and stoppage time to play.
Indeed, Moses. Indeed it is. And Lofa just need to continue on this kind of a brilliant path. I think with this, we're almost to a closure of the all-important 90 minutes, Moses.
We're almost to the close of the full 90 minutes. We got relatively 9 minutes of normal time plus added time to play in this game. So 9 minutes to glory if Lofa can maintain. So relatively they may play 3 to 4 minutes in injury and stoppage time, because there have been a lot of stoppages along the road. So maybe 4 to 5 minutes might be adequate and enough. But Malu is still being attended to, same as Vinas Smith. Now the chairperson of Lofa, Momo Saros, is already close to the technical area.
He seems worried though.
Yeah, Floyd Thomas is up his heels alongside the superintendent of Nimba. All of them, they are up their heels. They must come back in this one. Winning might be a magic, but at least a point for them will be quite enough. That's what I think. Sorry, Vinas Smith. It's okay. Is he okay? Yeah, he should be okay. The goalkeepers need special attention, special needs. He went down in the first half after he conceded that goal. So Malu is also okay. The corner kick for Nimba. All of the green shirts are back in their goal area, except for Roberts. The referee assistant, I think he's waving for something. Yeah, did he spot something in the area? So the referee is telling him to saying hold. Are they going to hold? So they will go ahead with the free kick, with the corner kick from that area. And it goes there and it bounces off the head of Cooper. Is that Saros? Yeah, that's Saros who came off the bench. Saros here. Is it Saros here? Vinas Smith don't seems okay, but I don't see his sub or Vina will come up to continue. He's done so well for Lofa. Vina Smith. So Pascal Harris is the one. He set it away by Nelson. Lawrence Kumel posted high for the goalkeeper. Talon comes out, picks it up, but he missed kick. But he still come into field. And he set it away by, is that Fofana? Yeah, for Lofa. This is Malu chose it. Looking for nice clearance. Lawrence couldn't control. Receiver Mator now is saying you have to put the ball. This is Mator, the Nimba Quado captain. Then it's Babaku here. It goes there. This is Roberts. Offside. So Mator swings one in the area. 2 men green shirts there. It's held behind. Lawrence Kumel goes there. It's clear again. Long ball now for the Chiefs. This is Mator who puts his foot to it. Tomosaria foul. The referee says it's free kick to Nimba. The referee says it's free kick to Nimba. I thought the first one on Brown Tomosaria was the one to be caught for the foul.
Indeed, Moses. That is exactly what I thought, but it was unfortunate. The central referee is the one who controlled the match. So, I mean, with all of the controversial call, I think the boss of Lofa are still optimistic, though. Looking at the tactics for which we have seen so far, almost all of the entire Lofa team is like deep into their own half. I mean, not with so much attack, but using the flank. I mean, to do the attack. So let's see if the Metin the particular tactics.
It's free kick to Nimba, almost on the edge of the 18-yard box. Josepha Mator is there, same as Nelson to deliver. Also there is Payu. 3 players, but it's left with Mator and Payu now. Payu to deliver. This could be a moment for Nimba to celebrate. This could be one of the closest they will ever come. This is Payu, swings it, and it's just in the wall, and it's cleared off the danger zone. So it's Nimba with a throw. Nelson will throw from far across, closer to the penalty area. So the throw to come in here for Nimba, far in the area. The Nimba supporters are on their knees praying for this moment as the sun sets on the Vonjaman Sports page. Just overlooking the throw comes in, the shot is there. This is Lawrence. Lofa now, free kick. It should be a booking, but the referee allows it. He says no. Pascal puts the long one through. This is the substitute. This is Fofana. Fofana. Brown pulls one for Johnson. This is Lawrence, but he's still there. Just away. Johnson. This is Givler. Deliver a long cross. The goalkeeper is there. He picks it up. You see his height.
Brilliant tactics, mostly from the far right of the field. Look at Jeremiah Johnson with the control. I mean, he's very brilliant, Moses.
I think that was why I was asking when there was some instance, because he asked so much to the game. He got area controls.
And Lofa must win. Lofa must win. Out of the way. All the way. All the way.
Yeah, Mato swings one in the area. It's just there. Just away. Brown, Thomas Sawyer can clear it, but no, he's still there. It's a throwing. And it's a throwing to Nimba. Every time they get a throw, making way across the halfway line, the thing is an opportunity like a corner kick or a set piece, because they got Nelson, who got some good ability. He throws the ball deep in that area. Nelson to throw. Nelson throws a long one for the Lofa goalkeeper to deal with. Punch the ball away. Good goalkeeping by Vina Smith. This time he didn't allow his defender to come there, but Nelson will throw again. He wants to put one deep in the area. Throws one high, and it's just across. Held away by Saros, and Vina Smith. Goal is safe at the moment. Just a moment.
Indeed, Moses. Indeed, there are a bunch of you following us from across the country, across the globe, if you will. So to those of you there somewhere around Salaye following us, and of course around Golu town, if you are there in Foya Statutory District, Bagedu, if you are there in Zozo, Zwalaye, if you will, we want to say your boss are here. And now, and I see the flags up. An offside, Moses, has been blown for.
Yeah, the referee assistant says an offside. I thought the flag waved already before Fofana actually put the ball in the back of the net. But that was good. I love the way he buried the ball. And the shot from that were going sailing, because Vina Smith was not anticipating. I see Dennis Gabaku is bleeding.
Two players of Lofa.
In a moment from now, I think the referee will signal for the fourth time whistle. Yeah, and I know it's going to be frenzy here, because the eagerness on the faces of the Lofa supporters, the citizens of Lofa, you just look across the stands, you look across the field, you see they're just willing to rampage onto the playing pitch. I know that we've played 92, 93 minutes already. I hope the officials, Pascal Harris displays so well. Pascal puts a long one through. Melvin can chase, and Josepha Mator can put one high up. This is Babaku who has it back, and it's a cross for throwing, and Lofa can take their own time.
Babaku is still bleeding, Moses. Babaku is still bleeding.
shoulder. He's still bleeding. Already see the bombing counter players. There comes a long ball. It's there. Lawrence Kume. Offside, says the referee. This is Nimba, the final gas. Pascal clears it. Pascal Harris. These two teams are playing so well. Defensively, they've been solid. Offensively, they've marched on. But I can tell you, I haven't seen the rest of the 13 counties play, but absolutely. Is there, and that's it. That's the 4th time whistle. And it's Franzi. It's crazy. He's going to run down the clock. And Lofa has beaten Nimba County by 2-1. 2 first half goals in the opening 30 minutes. It showed that Lofa got the 4-3 points at the expense of Nimba. Look at the crowd, look at the Franzi. Look at the Franzi, look how the crowd has rampaged the playing pitch in celebration. The people of Lofa are celebrating, beating Nimba County, who are the defending champions of the 2022, of the 2021-2022 National County Sportsmen. You can just be assured that yes, they play on, they march on, they fought for it from the very beginning, got 2 goals in the opening 30 minutes, and Nimba got one brilliant one through Wonza, and you can be assured that absolutely it's a match to play between the both teams. I have not seen the rest of the 13 teams play in the competition. I've not seen the rest of the 13 teams played, but I can say for the fight, it is a match to talk about, because if you watch the match on, the player on, they created the opportunities and chances, and you can know for a fight that Lofa won a deserving encounter, while Nimba actually don't deserve to lose, because the way they play in the second half of the match, from the last 15 minutes in the first half and to the last 45 minutes, they actually matched on, and Lofa kept strong and played so well. It's Lofa 2, Nimba County 1. Amos, your thoughts?
Indeed, Moses, they deserve a win. Lofa just deserve a win. Looking at the way the game started, their composure, I mean the way they met team, I mean their integrity, Moses, I think it's worth this kind of a 3-point, Moses.
Worth the 3 points, especially the way they were able to deal with the set pieces from Nimba.
Indeed. I think the tactics, the coaches' tactics, or the technicians of Lofa just had a wonderful tactics, and to be honest, they succeeded against Nimba. After that, Fofana, I mean, I don't know, but he needs to apply all efforts, go back in the dressing room on the drawing board. I mean, find another strategy to making sure that the next team that they take on, which is bombing, I mean, they can do well.
Hope they can do well. We're hoping to see whether we can get words from the coaches of this match. Let's see what we could hear from Coach Samuel Sumo, but he's fast moving in his dressing room. So we'll leave it here until we can hear from the two technicians. It's finished. Lofa counter 2, Nimba counter 1 here at the Vonjama Sports page. What a match. It is the France the moment. My name is Moses. Thanks for watching Intel Sports 3 here and Vonjama Lofa counter. It's finished at Lofa 2, Nimba counter 1. No, don't stay down there for fast. Don't stay down there. Yeah, don't stay down there. You just stay there, either. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, how are you? Yeah, I'm looking for us. You see me? Where are you? Looking at me? Where is that yet? Where is that yet? Miami? Hey, sit down. We're open to the interviews here. I got a Buddha for Fana and Samuel Sumo. Never said to me. I got a Buddha for Fana. WTA, they may ready, they may sit down. I'm very good. May I please see that? You're waiting you. Il ne faut pas de nouveau. Okay, all right. Well, Muta Fofana, the coach of Nimba County. Muta, a very beautiful game. Your thoughts?
Yeah, but it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure talking to you. And as you said, it's a very beautiful game, and that's what the best you said.
Give us your own look at the match today.
Yeah, first of all, accept the defeat. Football is all about the result. It's one way or the other. You either draw, you win, and you should expect lose. And I lose this game. It was not like something that is going to be detailed with. With my heads up and optimistic, and seeing this game as a close page. My focus now is my next game against Bomi to open a new page to deliver Nimba.
You kind of try to play some long balls, create a lot of set pieces. You think Lofa were quite better and they were able to deal with your tactics?
Yeah, I respect the defensive plan was fine. They were on top of their defensive game, and there were a lot of technical, a redress from their coach, and the kind of way I was approaching them because I used a back three at the beginning of the first half to approach them with 2-point striker, and the defense was very, very on top of the game. They was able to contain the kind of pressure my attacking force were putting, and I respect them for their technical redress.
Thank you so much. This match between Bomi and Riwaji might just get started now. We hope to have maybe in depth along the road preparing for the next encounter. For Muta Fofana, wish you all of the best in the next fixture. Muta Fofana, he's been beaten by Samuel Smo by 2-1 for both Nimba and Lofa in a very crunch derby here at the Vonjama Sports Ground. The next match here is going to be a very scintillating encounter between the two teams. Bomi are former champions 2 times, but Riwaji has been to the finals just once. They lost to the very Bomi 5-2. That was 6-7 years back. But now they're back. We're going back. You think is a match to prove something?
Indeed, Moses is a match to watch. Moses, and I can tell you, Moses, we expect to see something different, and we expect to see some level of discipline in terms of, respecting one's opponent. Though the two teams are playing, away from home.
Both the two teams are playing away from home. I think is something. So Amos will lead this commentary as we march on for the first half between Bomi and Riwaji County.
Thank you, Moses. Thank you, Moses. And thank you. And well, folks, want to